Alright, so this is all the kits I took with me this weekend bikepacking. So I'll go through it all and talk about where I put things. So weather was a little bit iffy, so I had a long sleeve perfetto, gabba, whatever you want to call it, and that I just strapped to the top of my bar bag when I wasn't wearing it. So in my bar bag went all of my spare clothes and that. It's a 10-litre restrap bar bag. So for spare clothes, I just took a spare set of kit. So one extra jersey, one extra pair of shorts, 3 pairs of socks, just because East Devon Trail it could get very wet, and a lot of people said they had wet feet, so I took 3 pairs of socks, and they're all like this, so they don't take up hardly any room. Set of arm warmers, set leg warmers, and a beanie for my head at night, and then just a merino wool pullover jumper for nighttime wearing. Also in my bar bag went some food. So this is one that I've got left over that I haven't eaten yet. So I'll save it to my next trip. So that is just some fire pot dal and rice. And then I had like bars and some mini cheddars and some gels and various other bits and bobs food wise I could get to. And then in the front, again, that's just kind of where little snacks went. And then just a little cafe style lock in there. So that was in my bar bag. In my hip pack, I had, I don't know why there's 3 cables, and I took 2 with me. I think one's got picked up, so there's some charging cables, 20,000 milliamp Anker battery pack, just a dual USB-C and USB plug so I could charge things if we were on the go. First aid kit in a little waterproof pouch. That's where my battery pack also was. And then more spare food and gels. So I've got a Stärker carb drink, some gels, the water filter. That's what was in there. See my first aid kit, etc. So little bits and bobs that I didn't necessarily need to get to very quickly, but I could have them. They were available if I needed. In one little 10-litre mini pannier, I had my sleeping bag, which is Vengo down bag that I bought off of Facebook for 30 quid. That's in pretty good nick, it's pretty warm. And then my little Alp Kit pillow. I didn't have it in the carrier bag, I just folded it in there. And then the Thermarest air pump, just a little pump sack in one pannier, and then in the other pannier I had the actual Thermarest. So I've got a Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. Bamboo base layers, which is what I wore to bed, and a little microfiber towel for showering purposes. So that was what were in my 10-litre mini panniers. In my frame bag, I have a 1.5 litre Apertura hydration bladder. That one in there. Coffee bags. So these are just from Alp Kit, extract coffee roasters. Brazilian blend, I think. I don't know. They're good. They're nice. So that's what went in there, as well as some chamois cream, and then other little bits and bobs that I maybe bought on the way, so food-wise. And then in my tail fin, in and of itself, went my tent. So I've got an Alp kit Ordos 2. So the reason I've got the Ordos 2 is because I go bikepacking with my little man. I say bikepacking. I'll take him away for a few days in his bike trailer. We go camping, not far from home. There'll be 3 this summer. It'll be our second trip. So I've got the Ordos 2, which I keep in the compression sack because I can flatten it nice. So I don't keep it in the Alp kit bag. And I don't have room for a lot of tents, so it's a 200-gram penalty to have a 2-man tent as opposed to a 1-man tent. So I'm going to take the extra room. Poles and pegs. I'll go into the tailfin, the Aeropack, and then I've got my coffee mug, which is just a Alp kit one. Spork, that actually lives in my bar bag, so I don't want sharp things near my tent, but I've unpacked everything and it lives in the mug there. And just a little microfiber towel in case I need it for anything. And then my Alp kit, brew kit. Now I do have a lighter stove than this. I've just got a little titanium mug with like a pocket rocket rip-off type thing, but I don't like it as much as my brew kit. So I like my brew kit. So I've got just a little 100-gram gas stove and all the bits that come into the brew kit. So I will take the weight penalty just because this is a nicer setup. And all that goes into my tailfin Aeropack. The only 2 bags I haven't shown you are still on my bike. One is my down 2 bag, that's my toolkit, that lives on my bike, so that's got a spare tube, it's got a multi-tool with a chain breaker, it's got spare links, tape, cable ties, a pump, tire levers, patches, lube, spare lube, and then so that just lives on my bike. I never take it off. And then my top 2 bag, which is where I store my phone, my wallet, and anything of importance that I want quick access to, as well as a couple of snacks. So that is my kit of what I've taken for my weekend away, for the East Devon Trail. I'll probably do a separate video on the East Devon Trail. It didn't go to plan. We had a fun weekend nonetheless.